Hi crafty friends, welcome back to part 3 of our cute little Squarie Pie turkey. So we've got our turkey here. Now let's make the details on the turkey. So I've got here what I believe is a 2-weight. Get a good amount. And I'm going to take it right in between the eyes. Make it even. I'm going to insert my needle. We can leave a little tail to weave later. We actually don't really need to even weave it in, we can just pull it through later. Okay. So that's the first little bit. We're going to go through the same stitches several times to give it a little bit of extra volume. Okay. Now we can go down to this next one. Or just down in a little bit farther. And as we go down, we're going to want to make a triangle. So we're going to want it to be smaller and smaller every time. I'm going to start going in even more, so it's so that it's shorter, like the stitches are smaller. You want to make sure you double up on those stitches and that you've got all the little spaces covered. Okay. Just keep going and make sure that you don't have any holes. I think that you can use your needle to kind of look around and see how you're doing. I'm going to make one more stitch, and then I'm going to bring my needle out into this bottom corner. And then this you can poke your hook and pull that through little. And pull that extra yarn through. Okay, we've got our yarn coming out of the bottom from our bottom corner, a couple of stitches over. And then we're going to count over 3, or we're going to stick our needle back through that stitch we came out of. and we're going to go up again, but this time we're going to stick our needle a couple stitches up from our other corner. Now we're going to go a couple stitches down, and we're going to put our needle back through. Okay, then back down, and then you're going to want to go back. I like just to go back to the corner, so we're going to do a couple stitches over from the edge so that we have it even. So there's our first little X. You can play around with it with your needle and straighten it up just a little bit if it needs to be. Okay, so we're going to go over, up and over, and stick our hook back into the hole that we, back into that same hole, and back up, and then we're going to put it down then up and back through where our yarn came out of. Okay, and then this time we're going to put our yarn, we're going to put our needle in, and we're going to bring our yarn out the back under the tail. Okay. Use your needle to play with that a little bit. Make sure that they're how you want them. Okay. And then this we can just weave in a little bit since the tail is going to cover it. Okay, so we've got the feet and we've got the beak. Okay, next we're going to make this part. For that we're going to get a 2-weight yarn in the color of your choice and make a slip knot. Here I have a 2.5mm hook. We're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not going to work into the first chain on our hook, we're going to work into the second. We're going to do a single crochet. We're going to go into the same hole and we're going to do another single crochet. Into the same hole we're going to do one more single crochet. Okay, and in our next stitch we're going to do a single crochet, another single crochet, and one more for a total of 3. The next stitch we're going to do 2 single crochets, so 1, 2, this next one we're going to do 2 single crochets, 1, 2, And then the rest we're going to do 1 single crochet into each stitch. And then we're going to chain 1 and pull it, and we can cut our yarn, leaving enough. We just need to leave enough so that we can weave in. What I like to do is I just like to tie a knot twice. And we're going to get a needle. Okay, and we're going to just sew it on. And I'm going to bring mine up here so we can make sure you have a clean space to, like we did on the back, you don't get any of the fibers of the yarn. We're just going to insert this tail into the body, and we're going to pull it up through where we just pulled through, where we have the clean space. And tie a knot and another knot. So we're going to stick our yarn back through the hole that we brought it up through, and then we're going to pull it, and we'll hide our knot. If you find that the yarn is a little too short, you can always stick your needle in first and then thread the needle after it's in there. It's a little harder, but it does work. Okay. These we can just cut off. If you find that you can still see a little bit of the color, you can always get your needle and pull it up, move it about a little bit. Okay, and then there's our turkey. I hope you enjoyed the first project of this series. See you in the next one. Bye!